I said, "Oh, this is boring." So I went into the closet and grabbed my stepdad's guitar and I started playing on that. And then, ironically, this is going to be really funny for you guys. I grew up listening to country, so a lot of the bands that I was getting into was like stuff like Jason Aldean, Toby Keith, Kenny Chesney, and I was screwing around a lot of that area, and I spent a lot of time in that doing that. But then I came across this band called Papa Roach that absolutely changed everything for me.
And I never heard of them. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I don't know what game it was, but there was a game that I was playing, and there was a song in the game from their album The Connection, and I thought it was a really good song, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go find this album. So I went Walmart or wherever it was, and I found the physical album and I bought it. And then while I was there, just because for the hell of it, I'm like, screw it. I also bought The Serenity of Suffering by Korn, and I also bought A Hunting Party by Linkin Park. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna give all three of these a listen. And those three albums are the albums that set me up to be the musician that I am today.
Okay, fair enough. What you got, Van?
Well, my boy Justin isn't coming through. I can't hear what he said.
Oh shit! Oh, we're having one of those episodes.
No.
And but I believe the question was the first part of it was, when did I know that I was going to be a musician, right?
Yeah, and the band that got you into it.
Okay, so I knew I was going to be a musician from like an early age. All right, I was listening to music. I mean, my pops, he would be playing like the oldies on the radio, and there was that one song, like something about bread, butter, toaster, jam. And I asked him about that song. I was like, who sings that? And even my dad knew I was going to be a musician because like I was so into music from an early age. The band that really got me knowing that I was going to be in like metal was like, I don't even know if it's really metal, but like hard rock in general. It was like Story of the Year. It was the song.
Love that band.
I can't even think of what it's called at the moment. But yeah, Story of the Year was like the band that really made me feel it. And I heard that song, it was on Need for Speed. So like early.
Oh, I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what song I'm talking about.
I do. I'm a huge Story of the Year fan because like I started as a pop punk kid.
Yeah.
So like, because we're all musicians ourselves, so it's like for me, I started before I ever really. The only metal bands I really knew was stuff like the mainstream stuff like Motorhead and Metallica and stuff like that. But when I started playing music, it was pop punk. So for like Story of the Year and Newfound Glory were like my two like big time pop punk bands until the day I discovered Marilyn Manson and Cold Chamber, and then that fucking changed everything. I was like, I went down the fucking rabbit hole once I discovered those two bands.
That's awesome.
I'm right with you. Story of the Year, like, and they're playing Welcome to Rockville, so I'm excited about. I've seen them before, but I'm excited to see them again.
That's really cool.
So I'm right there with you on that one. CB, you're next.
So, what is something about the music industry that you wish you knew before you got started?
I'm gonna have to say for me, the biggest thing I wish I knew is how important it was to like get out there and being able to travel around and do more stuff. When we first started out, I was 17. I think Van was 18 or 19. So we were still pretty much kids when we started Unbroken. And the first couple of years, we were, I'd say first 4 or 5 years, we kind of stuck around Wisconsin. We, were getting our name out there in Wisconsin, just basically building ourselves up here. And then we kind of had a lineup change. And when that lineup change happened, that's when we kind of all established like, hey, let's put the pedal to the metal and let's start doing some shit. And so when we started doing that and we started getting out there and, meeting more bands out of state, meeting nationals that we've never even played with before, and like having chances to open up for bigger bands out of state, and just making those connections with those bands out of state, and like not just sticking in Wisconsin. If I would have, known how much that was going to help us progress, way back in the beginning, I would have pushed faster and got us out of Wisconsin a little bit sooner.
It's very difficult. Like, don't feel bad, because like if you think about it from a band standpoint, it usually takes any band anywhere between 2 to 3 years to go regional. And so for the amount that you've accomplished in the short time that you've been doing this, you're right on track for what you should be doing.
Well, hell yeah.
All right,
Good
Meg.
job.
Yeah.
So what is the weirdest fan interaction that you've had so far? Or just most memorable?
I'll let Van answer this one first. I don't know if you can hear me yet. Van, can you hear me yet?
He can't hear you.
Mm-mm.
Okay, tell him he can
Manny
go first.
said he wanted you to start with that one.
You want me to start? Okay. Most memorable. Let's see. It was when my mom came to my first show at Coral Lanes. We didn't sound that great, but it was the greatest feeling knowing that like I had the support of my mom there. That was the best fan interaction I had, because like it made me really feel just really glad to know I had her support.
Okay, that's fair enough. I dig that. I understand that. How about you, Justin?
I would say my coolest fan interaction, one of the first times we played one of the more local, bigger venues, we opened up for a band called Devour the Day. And while we were sound checking, my amp kind of just it shit out on me. And it was kind of, it's like first big opportunity. And it was like our first year too. Like it was a couple shows in and my amp quit working. So I ended up having to use a different guy's amp. And after we played, there was a guy in the crowd that actually was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, your amp blew up, blah, 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 blah." And he gave me $100 to go get it fixed.
Nice.
And I went and took it into the local music shop, and turns out just one of the speaker cables came undone, so I didn't even have to pay for anything. So I got a free $100, but it was just awesome that he was there, like, "Hey, here you go."
That's not bad. Don't feel bad, because my first show ever, whenever I was a teenager, I shattered my entire amp, broke it into pieces.
Holy crap! How'd that happen?
So we went to go play this show, and we had it like one of our band members had like a truck. So it was in the bed of the truck, and I was wheeling it off the back, and I was nervous. Like all of us, it was a much bigger show than what it was supposed to be. Like we were thinking like maybe 50 to 100 people. No, we're talking like 1,000. So I'm like shitting bricks. We're all shitting bricks. And I wasn't paying attention. And somebody was talking to me, and I was trying to look at them, and it just kept rolling, and it rolled off the back of the truck, slammed on the concrete, and just busted into pieces.
That breaks my heart.
It broke everything in my soul. It was done. And luckily one of the other bands that was on, he was like, "Hey, you can use mine. It's cool. We got you." So I was able to use his and hook up my head, and then it was fine. But like, yeah, I destroyed that thing like right up the fucking bat. And I'd only had that fucking half stack for like maybe a week.
Oh.
Maybe a week, and it took me forever to save up to buy that damn thing. And I was like, my soul was instantly crushed. And then I puked everywhere. But that's besides the point. So don't feel so bad. I would have rather had that happen. All right, so if you guys had a chance, no money wasn't an object, they can't say no. 3 bands to take with you on a national tour. Who would you take?
Well, I would say definitely Seether,
Ooh.
Corn,
Don't
Corn for sure, and man, third one's gonna be hard. I think Ghost would be cool.
I would say
I love Ghost. I'm a huge Ghost fan.
Yeah, man, especially that song Square Hammer they have, man. I know it's mainstream tech, but like I love that song.
Dude, I used to laugh my ass off because like I'm also a big NFL fan, and they had Square Hammer playing. I'm like, do they realize what the hell this song is about?
What's
They're playing on
right?
the NFL?
Oh, man.
Were they on the level, really?
I know. I'm like, yeah, I used to laugh all the fucking time, and I'm like, yeah, but do they really know? Probably not.
so. I'd say for me, it would probably also be Corn, and then Bring Me the Horizon and Wage War.
Ooh.
Oh, Wage War. Oh man, they are fucking good. They are good. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
So, since yesterday we had the 4th of May, which was, hey, the 4th
Star
be
Wars
with you.
Day.
So, are you guys Sith or Jedi?
Oh.
Dude, I'm a Jedi. I wear my heart on my sleeve, man, all the time.
Okay.
I'm definitely Jedi through and through.
Fair enough.
You
Fair
never
enough.
catch me killing those kids either.
Touche. Touche.
I'd have to say I'm probably Jedi too.
Okay. Okay.
Jedi's. All right.
I'm probably a Sith.
We
I don't know. I don't know what I would be.
You're a fucking Sith.
Damn it.
you joined the
Well, y'all are a
side.
little short to be a stormtrooper, am I right?
Yeah, I'm yeah.
I'm a Jedi with Sith tendencies.
That would be a gray Jedi.
Ooh.
There's gray Jedi.
Oh,
There we go. A third Jedi.
I've never heard of those.
Don't get him started on this.
What? I'm going down the
You're-
canon path?
Your deep dark rabbit hole on Star Wars alone. We could sit here for 4 hours.
I could do a fucking probably a whole 12 to 16 hour episode of fucking just Star Wars.
We'd have an intermission of 12 episodes before you get done with it.
This is true. This is true.
Wow.
I'm a Star Wars nerd.
Wow.
Bad. All right, man. You're up before we get into the rabbit hole.
So, what does y'all's songwriting process look like? Like, what usually sparks a new song? How do y'all lay down your tracks? What does it look like?
So our songwriting kind of varies on like kind of who's taking the initiative. I take a lot of the initiative right off the bat for a lot of the songs we end up writing. I'll come up with some sort of a riff or some sort of a guitar part, and I'll kind of lay it down. When I lay stuff down, I actually record everything. So we put everything in a DAW, and it's just the ideas in our face. And so what I'll do is sometimes I'll write out the song, and I'll have general ideas, and then I'll turn around and be like, okay, here's a riff, guitar part. Like our newest guitarist Christian, he also started doing the same thing. So basically it's like, okay, here's this idea. What can we do to make it better? What can we do to change it? What can we do to whatever? So we'll go through as a group and we'll restructure the whole song, kind of make it sound how we want it to sound, give it more feeling than what we want it to have. And then from there, we kind of turn around and start adding vocals. And, sometimes vocals take 3-4 times to figure out exactly what we want. Usually when we start adding vocals is when we start adding like the MIDI stuff and whatever extra stuff we want to add. And then basically we get the song recorded in the DAW and we sit on it. And eventually our songwriting process sometimes with a specific song will take a couple months because it's like we'll sit on it, come back to it. Okay, let's change this, and this. We'll sit on it, come back to it. And then eventually it gets to the point where we send it out to get actually mixed and mastered, and then we go to release it. So like Alone and Down Below are the first two songs we've written under the new lineup, and those are the first two songs we've sent out to our new producer that we've been working with. So
Nice.
Excellent. So those of you that are watching right now, if you hang out till the end of the show, we're actually going to be showing the music video for Alone. So hang out, wait, check it out, check out their music, and I trust me, you're not going to be disappointed, because that music video alone is what made us reach out to these guys to get them booked on the show. So with that, what was the question I was going to fucking ask? Oh, yeah. If you guys had a signature drink for your band, what would it be? Would it be beer? Would it be a mixed drink liquor? What would it be, and what would be in it?
I'm assuming Van still can't hear me.
No, he can't hear you.
Tell him to answer that one.
Justin said you go first, man.
Okay. Man. Honestly, I feel like we're a chocolate milk band. I don't know why. But like, between all these guys, man, I feel like we can mutually all agree on chocolate milk.
I don't know. Justin might be questioning you on that.
I guess
Think about it.
more requests is if he's saying like chocolate milk describes the band, I wouldn't agree with him. But as a mutual drink, that is like the number one drink that most of us grab when we're on the road is chocolate milk.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but in the approach of describing us as a drink, I don't agree with him. I don't know what would describe us though. I'd probably say Monster, because that's another thing we drink a lot of, and there's a lot of different flavors. And if you listen to Unbroken from the beginning of time to now, we do not sound like the same band at all. So, oh boy,
Apparently
why are you
he's
pointing
not
at him?
your fan.
So
Because he's got a problem.
it's not a problem.
It is a problem.
It's like the same thing as people with coffee in the morning. I just have to.
Oh, Mod, high five.
Yeah.
That's me too. They have Monster in our vending machine at work, and there's 3 rows of it, and between me and a couple guys, we go through those 3 rows every week. It's bad.
I wish we could drink beer at work.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would drink beer.
Wouldn't it be nice if it was like the
all day.
50s and we could just drink all day at work?
Yeah, I would drink
Yeah.
beer all day. Coors all day fucking long.
So-
I had this one job where at the end of the shift in the parking lot, we would crack open some beers and we would have a drink before we went home.
Nice.
And that was a pretty nice experience. I don't know if Justin, I don't know if you were working there when we were doing that, were you?
I was, but I wasn't partaking.
He said he was, but he wasn't partaking.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try.
It was probably too young for that time.
I'm gonna try leaving and rejoining to see if Van can hear me then.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm gonna try that quick.
Yeah, that was. I'm a big beer guy, so I'm all about the beer.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite beer, bro?
Coors, Coors or Michelob Ultra.
I like Michelob.
If there's no Coors, then I'll go Michelob Ultra. But if there's Coors, it's gonna be Coors all day long.
Yeah,
All right, Van,
man,
can
that
you hear me now?
Colorado Kool-Aid, man. I love that stuff, man. Coors, the 1940 like 9 stubby bottle or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, that's the
Banquet?
what was the Coors Banquet?
Yeah,
That's
Coors
it.
Banquet. I love that. Mm.
All right, Van, can you hear me now?
No.
Nope, he
No.
I
can't
think
hear
he
you.
might be on Van's end because he's on mobile. So
Oh,
it
okay.
might be what it is. If he logged out and logged back in, it might work. You know,
So how do I log out and log back in? Do I just hit?
go click that link again.
Yeah.
You would just leave, close out of it, and then hit the link again and enter in again.
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
All right.
Okay, you got it.
All right.
All right, CB, you're up.
All right. So I don't normally ask this question,
Oh boy.
but what is a conspiracy theory that you believe in that everybody calls you crazy for thinking it?
I'll be honest with you, I haven't really explored conspiracy theories. I haven't really explored conspiracy theories outside of the band, to be honest with you. So like,
The
it's one
band
of those.
conspiracy theory.
Well, no, it's just like, in the car rides, we start talking about some weird shit, and it's like most of the time when it's not like my normal friends. I say normal friends because like my friends that are not band related friends are completely different. Like stuff. Oh, really, Caleb? That's our drummer. He could do that, but he can't join us.
Mhm.
Who's Van? Is he a member of Unbroken? Japan doesn't exist.
Oh man, tell him to get in here. He can just sit here and chat,
Caleb, you might as well join us.
right?
But so yeah, like I don't really know. I guess because like we dive down some rabbit holes in the truck sometimes, and I guess the biggest conspiracy theory that I would say that people would probably call us crazy for is, believing in like aliens and shit.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
gotta be out there. Like I don't give a shit what anyone says. There's gotta be something out there.
We're
Gotta
not the only
be.
thing out here.
There's no
I
way.
believe
No.
in walkers.
Cryptids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big cryptid guy.
Yeah.
Fucking Mothman, the Jersey Devil.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, Chupacabra.
I mean, if you really want to go down a rabbit hole, you should look up interdimensional travel with the CERN project.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
Here we fucking go.
I mean,
Oh
we
my
can
God.
do this all day long too.
You
Bigfoot, yeah, Bigfoot.
you
Caleb.
could do this all fucking day long. That's you. No. I'm just a cryptid guy. That's it. Don't
Van
bring up-
must have got lost.
Don't you fucking do it.
Which one?
You
There's so many.
shut your fucking
Is
whore
the
mouth.
Earth flat or
God
round?
damn it, no. You shut up.
I already said it.
You don't
once.
count.
I don't count.
Not in this one.
Uh huh.
No,
Well,
absolutely
Caleb,
not.
Justin, is the Earth flat or round?
I think it's round.
I
Thank
think-
you.
Hey, I'm back.
Can you
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Hell
Now I don't
yeah.
have to relay crap anymore.
No.
Good God
Van-
almighty.
And Van can add on to what I'm saying now. I don't feel like an idiot anymore.
Well, we didn't know.
Yeah.
So, conspiracy. What's a conspiracy theory? That was CB's question while you were fixing the tech.
Something you believe in.
Conspiracy theory that I believe in?
Yeah.
All right. This might seem crazy to you guys, but wouldn't you guys agree in the past 15 to 20 years, there's been an uptick in tornadic activity?
I swear the
Oh,
windmill.
chemtrails.
No, roundabouts. Guys, that is the government creating tornadoes with roundabouts. I swear to God, man, all the cars going round and round.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Well, if that was the case, fucking South Carolina would be hammered every day.
Right.
That little roundabout Hilton Head would be the center of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it'd be a goddamn fucking Category 6 hurricane.
Man.
Yeah.
We have a roundabout, like me and him both work for the same company outside of radio, our regular day job. And there's a roundabout right before our office. And it's like in the center of everything. And I'm like, if that was the case, like we'd have a fucking Cat 6 hurricane at all times.
We'd be under weather watch every second of
Oh,
the day.
man.
Yeah, it would be destroyed.
I
Absolutely.
mean, you'd think that would be the case, but like over time, they keep adding roundabouts to our area, and a tornado just ripped through the area, like not even 2 weeks ago.
Boy. Yeah, I'm glad
That's
we don't have
rough.
to worry about that.
Right?
Yet.
You shut up. I swear you're like the bringer of shit.
So what is?
Exactly why I would be a Sith and not a Jedi.
So you guys don't see a lot of tornadic activity your way?
It'd be a whole new category of Sith just for me.
Like me and her are like
Mega-
borderline Sith.
Mega
You're
Sith.
just like fucking the worst of the worst. All right.
Darth Vader ain't got shit on him.
It is my turn.
It is okay.
On that note, no. What's the favorite show that y'all played so far?
It's kind of a toss up between Roman. The Van's looking kind of cute up in here.
Is that another member?
Roman is a drummer for a band called Inherit the Earth, who's local to Wisconsin as well. So good friends with those guys. So shout out to those guys. Favorite show. I'm gonna say there's probably two of them, and I think Van's gonna pick the opposite of what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna say this one. We played one of the bigger venues in the state of Wisconsin called the Epic Event Center. It was just one of those shows where it's been a venue we've been trying to get into. We've put a lot of work into it. We've been reaching out to people, trying to get in there, and like, lo and behold, we found out, the person you really needed to get in touch with wasn't the person that we thought. So we got booked on a show through a booking agent. Through them, is how we got in there. And then the assistant manager, we were like one of the first bands to show up, and he was helping us load in. We were kind of bullshitting with him. Kind of didn't really tell us who he was right away, and was just probably kind of feeling us out. And then next thing you know, he's like, "Oh yeah, like, I'm the assistant manager. I do a lot of the main booking, blah blah blah." And he showed us around, gave us a tour of the whole place, brought us to our green room, and after we got done with our sound check, he came back by us, and he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "I could see you guys coming back here." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So the Epic Center's been one of those things where it's a cool venue. A lot of big bands go through there. I forgot who was just there. I mean, Wage War was just there. That we talked about those guys earlier.
Yeah.
So like, there's bigger bands coming through all the time. So just got to wait for one of those opportunities where one of the bigger bands doesn't have have support, and get back in there would be cool.
All right. How about you, Van?
Honestly, man, I have to agree. Epic Center was like the cream of the crop. I felt like royalty when I was there. I got to shower 30 minutes before my set.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a gym. So, like, I mean, dude, you can do so much there. It's a playground all around the backstage area.
For activities.
Just for the musicians. Oh, dude. Yeah, I felt so calm and relaxed by the time we got on stage, man. Like, it was nothing, man. I would love to go back there. That was my favorite show for sure.
And like the backstage area, they had a lot of memorabilia from bands. Like they had Theory of a Dead Man stuff back there that was signed, Slipknot stuff back there that was all signed and stuff, Fozzy stuff that was back there, Non-Point stuff. Like they had all these different bands they had like individual stuff that like the public doesn't see it, but it's just back there, and all the bands that play there, they get to see all this really, really cool stuff, and it was cool.
All right. Fair enough. So if you guys could work with any band or any producer for any reason recording an album, who would you decide to work with?
I mean, personally, I would like to work with Malcolm Springer, because we wrote a single with him one time, and I feel like it changed our entire writing process. And I feel like working on him with an entire album would transform our entire perspective on how this whole thing is even done, maybe, He's a big producer, I guess. He's like recorded big guys like Michael Jackson and stuff. So,
okay.
Yeah, I would have to say I'd probably reach a little further than like him. I love Malcolm. Don't get me wrong. But if I had the opportunity to explore something with somebody else, I would probably want to work with either the producer that works with Falling in Reverse or the producer that works with Papa Roach.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, CB, you're up.
All right. So, if you guys could offer advice to any bands that are just coming up, or if there's people that you know that are trying to get into a band, what advice would that be?
Um, don't be afraid to take risks. There's a lot of risks, and there's a lot of times where we were kind of in positions where we shouldn't have taken those risks. But uh, as we continue to grow as a band, and sometimes we take Ben. I mean, we have a tour coming up in November. It's a risk for us, but we're gonna full send it, and we're doing it. It's gonna be our first like actual tour. I mean, we've done a lot of 3-day runs, 4-day runs, 5-day runs, stuff like that. And I think, without a lot of the risks that we've taken and a lot of those a little bit of reaching that we've done, like it's just, sometimes you can't be scared. You got to go for it.
Definitely.
That's true. I mean, if you think about it, every day is a gamble. Life is a gamble in general. Every time you walk out the door to go to work, every time you fucking start up your car and get out on the fucking highway, it's a gamble. Everything you do every day is a gamble. It's always rolling the fucking dice. So when it comes to life and doing the things that you love, even when it comes to music, everything's a fucking gamble. So if you're not willing to roll the dice to find out, you're never going to find out.
No.
And then when you get older, you're going to end up regretting not rolling that fucking dice.
Well, not only that, but like even to look in that perspective, like what you're saying, there's a lot of local bands that, have been in our area that like they could have done so much. And like, I mean, Lines of Loyalty, they just commented in our chat here. Those guys have taken some big risks, and
those guys
great.
Those guys are on our radar, and we actually like those guys.
And those guys, like we got the opportunity to play with them in a little bar here in Wausau. Like they were, just starting. Like I forgot what the other name that they went under, but they just changed names to Lines of Loyalty. They changed the way they were writing. Like, they completely did everything. And like, they've taken a lot of risks. They've done a lot of things, and it's been paying off for them. But, looking at some other bands, there's a band when we first started called the Mad Ones. They were doing some really great stuff. And those guys, they broke up probably 2-3 years into us being a band. And, the biggest reason why they didn't go is because they were trying to get on this tour, and the whole band wasn't there to jump on the tour, and they didn't do it. And next thing you know, they broke up. Like, they didn't take that risk. But like, I'm confident if they would have taken that risk, something would have happened. Or like Beyond Atlas is another band that's no longer exists in our area. Phenomenal musicians, and they all end up, having family, kids, and like, they got to a point where they just couldn't do it. And as somebody who's kind of grown up in this Wausau music community, there's been a lot of bands to come through here that have had so much talent, but the bands that have come through that do have the talent, they have not taken those risks. And I know there's a lot of them that could be in a lot better places if they did.
And I agree. I see it. I mean, we've seen it multitude of times over the last couple of years, and I've seen it as a musician myself. And it's like you just have to roll that dice, and if you don't know what could have happened. Don't fucking give up. Just keep driving, keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. Because it's like they say, when you start a band, you got about a 7-year ceiling, and it usually takes about 7 years before you reach that. Now, sometimes you could break out before then. You don't know. You take the gamble, you purchase and pay for a PR marketing campaign, you hook up with the right people. You really don't know what's going to happen. Like, you really don't. I've seen bands take 15 years before they fucking break up, before they actually kick off, but they stuck with it the entire time. But a lot of bands are like, oh, we've been doing this for 3 years and we're still playing local. Well, then you need to take that time to set back and go, okay, we're not taking off, we're not doing anything else, we haven't left local. What are we doing wrong? What do we need to do to get to that point? And that's where like guys like you guys are like looking at like, okay, what can we do? What can be done? And you're rolling that dice and seeing what the hell can happen. But a
Mhm.
lot of them, whenever they get told, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen, they get scared and they're like, oh no, ooh, no shit, fuck that, I ain't doing that. And
Mhm.
it fucking falls apart. And the minute that they throw their hands up, they're like, oh, well, we don't want to go here. We don't want to go there. We can't do this. We can't do that. You've already killed it. It's done.
Yeah, like last year was our most productive year that we've ever had. I mean, we played 53 shows in 6 different states. So we sent it last year. So
Well, that's good. And that's
Nice.
exactly what you got to fucking do. I mean, every day nonstop, you got to keep
That's a
moving
lot.
forward. So, as far as your guys' career, what is the one thing or the one place, whatever it is that you want to do? What is your biggest goal as of right now as a band?
I would like to get to a point where we could do this full time. Like, it's never been about the fame and the fortune for me. It's just I love playing music. I love being able to explore different places and being able to just travel and like if I would like us to get to a point where we could comfortably tour, and even if it's like 8 months out of the year, 5 months, just get to a point where it's like that, and I'd be pretty happy with that.
I agree with that, dude. I look at a guy like Scotty Austin. He's going out, he's doing tours like in other countries, right? And like I kind of like look at that, like he's pretty humble about it, like he's not like super duper like famous, but like he's out there like living the dream and doing what I want to do. Maybe it's not on this big scale, but it's big enough.
Yeah, and Scotty's growing as he's continuing to do stuff. So
yeah, he is growing a lot. And I want to just give him a shout out because he actually gave us a lot of good opportunities to play some really good shows, especially the Epic Center. That's the one we were at with him.
Yeah, and he sent us to Nashville too, so that was cool.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. All right, CB. Yep.
All right. So something fun. Does pineapple
No.
No! No!
I think it does.
Thank you, Van.
He didn't even get it out.
We good.
I love it, man. All right. And like I have a controversial opinion on Hawaiians, but like I think they're delicious.
I'm just a meat guy, so like when I eat pizza, I want all the meat I can get, and I don't give a crap about vegetables or fruit.
This is where it's at. You do Canadian bacon, pineapple, and jalapeno.
Oh,
Everything but I'd be willing to actually try that because the sweet and the spicy might actually be pretty good.
Dude, that's what I do. Yeah. You do the Canadian bacon, you do the bacon, you do the jalapeno, you do the pineapple. And
I feel like with
fucking
the pineapple paired with the jalapenos would sell it for me, but not just straight pineapple.
Exactly. I'm telling you, it's where it's at. Like you got to do it right. So you better knock your shit off.
Hey, gotta keep the chaos coming.
No shit.
There's nothing wrong with chaos.
No.
He's pretty chaotic gremlin out of us.
Yeah, that's Caleb for us. So Caleb's our chaos.
I agree.
And Tyler's definitely our chaos too.
Who's the band dad? Who's the most responsible one?
Me.
I mean, give credit where credit's due. He does all the booking. He does a lot of the organizing. He makes sure that everybody shows up at practice. I mean, Justin's a pretty reliable dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I guess I agree with that one.
At least it's not his gas station sushi.
God.
I didn't even bring that one up this time.
I know.
So wait,
But we,
two Chaos Gremlins, a band dad. So what does that make band?
I don't know.
I'm a free soul.
He's the grandpa.
Okay, yeah, I listen to oldies. I have a lot of old tastes. If you look
He's
at
the
my
hippie
amps,
grandpa.
they're all like 40 years old. You know.
You know how long it took him to convince him to switch to digital? It took 10 years.
Wow.
Oh,
You said 10 years?
That's
Yeah, oh
old.
yeah, I'm joking because we didn't switch to
No.
digital until like 2 years ago, but it took a lot of
Yeah,
convincing.
I did switch to digital, and I only did it for consistency's sake. But before, I was rocking a nice like PV50 150. It was an original block letter, and I love that thing, man. It really changed my perspective on amps. But yeah, going digital, dude, it's definitely like less hassle and all that stuff that they say.
Who's the band dad out of us?
You.
I knew that was coming. All right,
This guy.
fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I knew that. I shouldn't even ask that. I should have.
you already knew that.
I
That
should
was the
have
point.
But our actual band dads are Tim Cron and Chad Henzik.
Uh-huh.
So they're
That's fair.
they're photographers that we work with quite a bit, and they came down to Nashville for us, and we hired them to take pictures and videos, and they pretty much cook for us every single night, every single
Oh.
morning, and they just took care of us. It was cool, and I mean, yeah, they were, and man, we love those guys, so they're pretty much band dads.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So, God damn it, I had the fucking question. Now I forgot what question I was going to ask. Oh yes. So, if you guys could play any festival in the world, what festival would you want a chance to be able to play? And this is just because the fact we're going to Welcome to Rockville tomorrow, which is what brought that up. So.
Right.
I'm trying to think what the big Europe one is.
There's a few.
Which one? There's quite a few. You got Download.
Wacken.
You got Wacken. Well, Wacken's in Germany, but it's still Europe. You got Hellfest.
I think Hellfest was the one
Dude,
I'm thinking of.
Hellfest, I want to go. That's like one of my bucket lists. I want to go so bad. We actually met and we entered the band. I think it was during season 3 that they ended up playing. Hellfest, and were like constantly sending me pictures over fucking Messenger, and they knew how bad I want to go, and I'm like, you motherfuckers can kiss my ass. And they just sending me pictures all day for like 3 days straight, just pictures every 20 minutes. I was getting more pictures.
Yeah, that'd be the one I'd want to do. Oh, Christian, by the way, is another guy in our band. So Rock AM Ring. I don't even know what that is.
Rock Am Ring, yeah, Rock Am Ring is a big one,
What's
but
his excuse for not being on work too?
I don't know. He's probably doing homework because he's still in school.
work. They're youngins.
I guess.
That's
Youngins.
the credit.
I don't
Or
know. Maybe he's playing basketball or something. I don't freaking know.
Fair enough. All right, CB, you're up.
All right. So if you guys could create an item on your merch table and it was something funny, an inside joke that you have between you and your fans, what would that be?
It would be a toy hamster.
All right, you're gonna have to explain this. We need
No, I don't know if we can. That's
No,
an
I don't
inside
think
joke.
I can. I don't think I can. I think I
No,
just have
you
to leave
can.
it.
Go
No,
ahead.
I don't know.
We
No,
need to
no.
know.
I don't think we can. That's
Oh,
a
you
bad
can.
inside
Oh,
joke.
you can.
It's pretty bad.
It's
Go
pretty
for it.
bad.
I think I know where this is going.
Okay,
It's-
so
It's a hazing ritual. Okay, that's how you join the band.
No.
Vans Pharmapalooza Skinwork underwear. God damn it, Caleb.
Please
So
don't have you put hamsters up your butt.
Who just what?
Is that what's happening right now?
That's the joke. So me and Van are the only original members, and we joke that that's the initiation. Is you gotta take a hamster, cover it in lube, and shove it up your butt. So yeah. I think actually I don't think the initiation truly started until Caleb joined the band, and I'm pretty
It was
sure
really
Caleb,
him pushing it.
I think Caleb was the one that came up with it, so that everyone that's joined after Caleb, it's been a joke. So it only hurts until it passes out.
Oh my god!
Because here's the thing. So
So,
I don't know.
he's part of it. Yeah.
I don't know if this actually happened. So I grew up in Oklahoma,
You
right?
hear it. Oh my god!
So
God, you already got her smoking.
so there was this place, I can't remember what it was called. It was something Brothers Furniture Store. Well, there was this big thing. I think I was probably like 14 or 15 when this happened. Well, apparently both of the brothers were into extracurricular activities that required a PVC pipe and a hamster
Oh,
and
no.
lube. And of them had to get transferred to the hospital because the hamster got stuck in one's rectum, and he had to go to the hospital to get it removed. And there happened to be a journalist there whose mother was sick, and they like put the whole thing out, and it like blew up all over headlines when I was a kid.
Boys and girls, this is why we need to make sure there's a flared base. Make sure there's a flared base.
Oh, yeah,
So
I
what you're
don't.
saying is that we're missing the PVC pipe in our initiation.
You're welcome.
With a flared base. Flared base.
Ay, ay, ay.
And lots of KY.
Oh
Never-
my God.
I did not know that was
KY.
gonna come.
KY.
I didn't know
I'm glad my chaos could bring the story up.
You did it. It's your fault.
Yep, I didn't know that was gonna come out, but there you go.
That's what he said.
No.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
You're
Oh,
wrong,
man,
man.
I'm dying.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's
Okay.
your turn.
Okay. Well, shit. So for the rest of 2026, what is the one thing that each of you are looking forward to for Unbroken?
The tour.
Just the
I'd say a big one is the tour for me, just because we're not allowed to give any details quite yet. But what we thought the tour was originally going to be, we got a message Saturday that it's going to be a little bit bigger than what we thought it was. So they just added someone to the lineup that's going to change some things. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
That's a good problem. That's a good
Okay.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Would you
that's
agree,
good.
Van, or would you say something different?
Well, in less than a month, right? Next month is June, right? We're going to be in Battle of the Bands in Sturgis.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Okay,
That's
yeah,
fun.
All right, that's a big
Now,
one.
I'm going to be real. That is a big one. Last year we placed third. I have a very strong feeling if we go this year and we play our hearts out, we're going to get first. There's more competition this year than I think last year. Like I was just listening to some of the bands. I think we got some better competition, but like I still am feeling really optimistic about it. And I've just been really excited about it ever since we could sign up, you know?
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys
That's
playing?
for
Are you playing at full throttle?
no, it's the battle is at Harley Davidson Rally Point right there in
Okay.
downtown Sturgis,
Mm.
and it's for a chance to play the Buffalo Chip during the bike week.
Okay,
So
not bad, not bad. All right.
and last year the grand prize was whoever won got the open for ZZ Top. This year they actually opened it up to make it so it was like more multi-genre. Basically whoever wins, they're gonna pair you with whoever they feel like you're the closest to. So they've got quite a few really cool metal and rock guys that are going through there, and the guys don't know this, but I may or may not have a way for us to play the Buffalo Chip with or without winning anyway. So we'll see what happens.
Oh shit!
I mean, to be fair, guys, I'd like to still win and earn the chance to be up there, but I mean, to play it, without winning too would be just cool,
We
well, anybody really wants to like earn it. Like when you when you do something and you get something from performing your art or doing your art, and it's actually factually earned. To me, it's
it'll
like
feel so much better.
You take that more seriously. Because it's like I actually earned to be here. Like I earned the right to play on this stage. I earned the right to be here versus
really helps with the imposter syndrome.
Somebody knew somebody who knew somebody, and that somebody got us in here because we knew all the right people and they threw us a fucking bone, and that's how we got in here.
Yeah. Well, that specific individual actually reached out to me about it and didn't know we were playing a battle to potentially play it. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know, man. I'm all still about redemption. I still think we could still get first place this year. And so that's what I'm really focused on.
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta be like, you have to have faith in your product. You have to have faith in your band and your music and what you do. And if you don't have faith in it, then what's the fucking point?
Yeah,
exactly.
What's the fucking point? That's just like, if you guys are doing that, you guys need to start doing the competitions for DWP and playing shit like Welcome to Rockville and Louder Than Life and Incarceration and all these other
Obliteration.
Well, I could talk to them about that afterwards.
I'm just throwing it
I'd
out
love
there.
to learn more.
that was good promo. That was good promo. Good job. So those of you that are watching, Massive Media is having their own festival in October called October Obliteration. Those pre-sale tickets are on sale. I really wish I could drop who some of the headliners are, but I am not allowed to. But it's going to be worth it. So make sure you get those tickets and come hang out with the three of us in Atlanta in October. All right. So on that, if you guys had the chance to do any kind of music video you wanted, money was not an object, where would you go to record said music video?
SeaWorld. I want to go to fucking SeaWorld. That would be so cool. No hesitation.
We have not had that before. I like that answer, though. That was a good answer. Why SeaWorld? You're going to have to explain that a little bit more in depth.
Okay. In depth, right? Dude, it's such a... I don't necessarily agree with like keeping like these animals captive, right? But like the concept of having all this like wildlife like swimming around you, like you can't really get that anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, I mean you can, but like not on that scale. So it's unique as heck too. I mean, I don't know anybody else who's done it.
Metal Throwdown at SeaWorld.
Okay.
Here we go.
The penguin cage.
The penguin cage?
Y'all can just all post up on like across the little like rock display. The penguins are just looking at you like, what the fuck is happening?
SeaWorld explosion.
Oh God, we're going to hell. All right, CB, you get the last question before we get into their music video.
What is your worst pet peeve during band practice?
Oh, that was a good one. Good one.
Honestly, my worst pet peeve is loudness. I'm always asking to get stuff turned down. I don't think we need to be as loud as we are, but it seems to always get louder. It seems like every practice I'm turning that little amp up a little bit more and more every time.
Supporting
I
the
earplugs
of the band.
Yeah, I
Well,
am the grandpa of the band. Fine. Turn it down.
I guess my biggest pet peeve is just people not showing up on time. The van falling asleep while we're working on lyrics.
Yo, dog, I get up really early for work, and I'll literally be falling asleep while we're in the middle of learning something, dude. It's embarrassing.
It's kind of funny actually, because sometimes we're like, it's loud as shit, and we look over, Van's like,
Yo, man, I listen to what
kinda-
my body says. When my
"You
body
really
says,
are the
"Yo, you're
grandpa,
tired,"
dude." I was just joking around earlier, but this just validates you are the grandpa.
Yeah.
You
Yo,
learn something
man, on the
about it.
trip to Nashville, I slept the whole way
Yeah.
there. No
Nice.
joke.
Lucky son of a bitch.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. So before we get into it, tell us a little bit about what the song Alone is about and the process of recording the music video.
So Alone, I think since all five of us kind of put in lyrics, I think each of us kind of have our own little perspective of what the song means. For me, it's kind of like being in your head. When you sometimes you get yourself into situations that you might not necessarily want to talk about, or getting yourself into situations where it's hard to reach out to people. So you kind of, the whole, you're alone type of thing. Kind of just living in your own regret. And recording the music video, we went down to a studio in, I don't even remember, somewhere by Milwaukee. And we were kind of choosing between that song, and we have another song called Numb, which is the one we recorded in Nashville. We were trying to figure out which of the two we wanted to do, and we ended up going with Alone. Mainly because Numb is still getting worked on, because our producer wanted to remix it. So we're still actually working on getting that all figured out. So I'm glad we didn't go with it. But it was fun. I mean, the guy we've done the videos with, he's done quite a bit of videos for us. So going into it, we knew what to expect, and he always does a good job for us. So it was fun per usual.
All right, what you got, Van?
The question is what does alone mean to me?
Yeah.
Okay. So honestly, when I was writing it, it kind of turned into more like mental health, and how people who are struggling with mental health are truly by themselves in their struggle. Like, people really truly don't understand what they're really going through, and even sometimes they don't. And so it's just a hard battle in life in general. And that's just kind of what my intentions were turned into eventually with that. So I wanted to bring that to light.
All right, fair enough. So on that, everybody, I am going to get into the music video for Alone. If you have a chance, you want to support these guys, please go to all their social media accounts, hit that fucking follow button, check out what they're doing, go to a show. Don't be a pussy. It can't be that goddamn much money. Fucking go to a show, buy some merch, support these bands. That's how they make money. That's how they continue to do what they do. We love you guys. Please remember, the three of us will be at Welcome to Rockville for the next 4 days. So if you see us out there, come talk to us. Let's have a beer. Let's hang out. Let's chill. We'll be doing some interviews out there on that. Please go check out Unbroken. Go to Spotify, download this stuff, support them. We love you guys. Check out the music video for Alone, and we will see you again next Tuesday.
Florida.